Hi guys, welcome to Shop RJ Pasini. Are you looking for a Hershey S'more Maker, a Disney fan pack, or a nice video camera, or a metronome? Well, then you came to the right place. Stick around because this is a sneak peek demo video. Thanks again. Hi guys, welcome to Shop RJ Pasini. This is the sneak peek demo video. This time I'm trying to do something a little different. Rather than doing a separate video as a sneak peek and demo video, on a small quantity I could do it, but not on a big or large quantity. But I only have the 4 pieces, so I just want to get to it and just tell you a little about the items I'm selling, the condition, and so on and so forth. So let's get started. First off, I had this metronome, and it takes a 9-volt battery. It does require, well, if you want to use electric, it does have a 9-volt input here. So you could probably get one of those universal adapters if you would like to check into that there. I'm going to turn it on, show you it works, and I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible. It's basically, the demo video is only for 2 items, which would be the metronome here and the Sony digital video camera. So hopefully this will be short and sweet. Every time I say it's short and sweet, it always sounds a bit longer. So let's check it out. Here's your button here to power it on. As you can see, it's going now. Okay, it's got different settings here. All right, and the dial here works, as you can see. And then it's got other things here. Now, I'm not too familiar. I think they use these with instruments. If I'm not mistaken. I really don't deal with this stuff on that. You know, I'm not really too familiar with it, to be honest with you. But when you go down, it's got different sounds to it. Okay. Now, if you are a person looking for this, it's the volume, I guess, to turn it loud, you know, the volume on. That's as loud as it gets. Okay. The overall condition of this item is pretty clean. It does have some minor floor marks on it. You know, it's it's got like light scuff marks on it and stuff like that. But overall, the condition is good. Right now, there's a 9-volt battery it takes here. Okay, and of course, as if a lot of you people may know who follow me on this here, I don't supply the batteries with the items I sell, only because I use these batteries for testing purposes, and if I keep giving out batteries, then I'll be buying more batteries, and batteries can be costly, especially if you're buying Duracell. I don't really see too many cheap batteries. I know you can go to the dollar store and probably get I'm not sure what they have, Sunbeam, whatever. I don't know. I never tried them. I'm not going to knock them, but batteries I don't give out. But anyway, the overall item is nice. It's pretty clean, considering some of it does have fade mark on here. Okay, so some of it does have fade marks on it, like the top here it's got a fade mark on it, and over here it's got some fading on it. Overall, though, everything is good on this side here to select the switch here, where you can move it up and down. So that's pretty good. I mean, really, all you're missing here is the volume, which is no big deal. You know, all you got to do is just turn the volume up here, and this is the power switch on and off. And of course, you got the light to indicate it is working. Well, you could also hear if the light was burnt out. But this is in pretty decent condition as far as that part goes. I'm going to put this little guy on the side here. I'm going to leave him right over there. I hope he don't fall. The next thing I want to talk about is this Walt Disney World fanny pack. I had one of these once before. I did sell one, and it's pretty good condition. It's like a nylon type of feel. What I like about it, it's got the very bold colors over here, Walt Disney World. The little key thing here that opens up the bag here. It's a little Mickey Mouse thing. I don't know if you can see that there. It's a little Mickey Mouse head, which is nice. All right. And again, this is it says Walt Disney World on it, and that's what we got going on here. It's got the adjustable strap as well. So if anybody is interested in this here, nice, pretty clean condition, can't complain. It's got a zipper back here. Well, actually, it's got 2 zippers here, because either one you could open it, whatever. And it's got the main zipper up here, okay, like that. You can open it up. I got a bag in it just to keep it tucked out. And then, of course, you got another little compartment here as well, right in the front here, okay? So we got that going on. So we're going to put this guy to the side, and we're going to talk about this Hershey S'mores Maker. There's not really much to talk about. It's brand new. It's still wrapped up in a box. And if you guys are interested in this here, I'm sorry, I have the whole at angles. I'm getting a glare. I can see it in the screen here. You might see the same. This here is brand new. You can see it's sealed. It was never opened. I don't have price points for these things just yet, folks, so bear with me. They will be up on eBay today, without doubt. So that's what we got going on here. So keep that in mind, folks. If you're looking for a nice s'mores, Hershey S'mores Maker, You got one right here. Check it out. Okay, we're going to move this to the side, and I just want to talk a little about this camera. All right, I have this camera here. It's the 460X plus X. It's got a light on here. I'm going to power it up. I'm going to show you it works. I got to tell you a little about it first. First off, there is no battery pack that comes with this. Now, you could probably order it off eBay. All right, I'm sure they have if you type the model number in there. And you're going to need one of these. Okay. Now, I can't give you this one here because I'm going to show you. I also have a bag that would go with it if you want to buy it. I got one on eBay like this, the same exact one. If you want to pair it up with that. This is my personal camera. Okay, this is one I use, my video camera, and I'm going to show you why I can't give it to you, because this is how, this is my personal camera. Don't mind me, I keep everything wrapped up in the red because I don't want the things to get scratched. I'm very cautious with my items. I take care of them, and that's why I keep everything all wrapped up. I don't like it to get scratched. This will be packaged and wrapped, in plastic, and so I won't wrap it in a rag. But this is the one that's being sold, and this is mine. Okay. Now, however, with these two, the one that's being sold, you can see it's a little bigger in size. Okay. This power adapter that's for my camera does power this up, and I'm going to show you that it works. That's why this is a sneak peek demo video I'm doing together. I'm combined together rather than doing separate ones. The battery pack, I can't give you the battery pack. If I had one, I would probably give you an extra one, but I would use it for, I would have to charge a little extra because I don't know what these are going for these days. But this little battery pack here does not fit into this one here. As you can see, look at the size, look at the dimensions here, the size. You can see one's bigger than the other. On the right hand, well, looking at it this way, this one here without it, you can see it's a bigger battery pack as opposed to when I got in there. I did try to remove the battery pack from this unit and put it in here. It does not fit. Okay, so I can't give you a battery pack, or I can't give you the battery AC adapter, unfortunately. But that's, I need it for my camera. Now, however, I'm going to list this today, but if I do go in my travels to a thrift store and I come across battery AC adapter, the battery pack, I'm not going to have that. That's not going to be possible. If it is, it'd be a miracle if I could find one like that. If I could find the battery pack for this, I'll be more than happy to pick it up. I'll have to charge. It'll be more of a cost on it. And if I find the AC adapter for it, again, I don't know the price point. So people are saying, so right now you're just going to tell me you're just going to sell this unit as it is. Well, yes, that's the way it's going to be right now. But I'm going to show you it does power up and it does work. And I'll go over it really, hopefully brief with you. Like I said, this is hopefully not going to be too long of a sneak peek demo video. Okay, this adapter. I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I have seen these in the store, but I never really bought them because I didn't think I was going to come across a camera. And when I came across this camera, I said, I got to pick this camera. I love Sony. Sony's my products. That's the product I like. I take all my pictures. I have a Sony digital camera. I'm going to show you right here if I can get it. Where is it? Over here. Okay. All right. I have a Sony. This is the camera I take my pictures with now. And let me just tell you, for the people who see the photos I take and they say, well, you take photos, but the camera doesn't take good pictures. It's not the camera, folks. It's the photographer. I am not a professional photographer, but I try to do my best taking pictures. I use software to enhance and take distortions out and colorization of it and stuff like that. But I'm not a professional photographer by far. I do love the Sony products, though. I do. And if they gave me an endorsement to endorse them, which I'm not endorsed with them, I would recommend the Sony product. I love their products. This is my camera. This is what I use to take pictures with. I've sold 2 of these so far, I believe. And I told people the stories in the sneak peek videos, actually, that this is the same camera I use to take pictures. These cameras, the one I showed you, the video camera, and this one here, these both were purchased at the same time, back in 2002 or 2003. That one camera cost almost back then, almost $1,000 for $1,000 for that one here, almost. And I'm not saying it came up to $1,000, but close to it. And this one back in the day was $500. Believe it or not, this little camera was back in the day. It was $500. I remember that. I remember the prices distinctly because that's what I ended up walking out of the store buying. But I figured back then, when you have a family, back then this was a good camera. The megapixels on this here is, I think it's only 3.3 megapixels, which by far is not good. It's not as good as it was as the ones they are today. But you know what? It does the trick. Okay. I thought about Sony does have another one at 20 megapixel camera that I had my eyes on, but right now I'm on a strict budget. It's only about that camera's between $400 and $500 too. If it comes down a little cheaper, I don't want to buy refurbished. I like when I buy my cameras, I like to buy them brand new. In certain cases, because like I said, I don't know if the person mishandled them or damaged. I don't know. I like to always make sure they're pretty new when I buy them. This way I know how to it kept. But this camera here this is what I used to take pictures, and believe it or not, that battery that goes in there. What I like about the reason why I like these batteries or the cameras, because the proprietary items, is I could take this battery out and put this into my camcorder. And vice versa, I could take that one out and put it in here. The interchangeable batteries. But it's the same battery, but it's interchangeable with the components you put in here. And that's what I like about them. And it snaps right in there, and this is where your memory card comes out. And believe it or not, that has a memory stick card reader too. I'll just show you really quick. I don't know about this one here, folks, on this particular camera, if this one has it, but I just want to put this rag around it. Again, I do that there, folks, because when I put it in the bag, I don't want the glass to get scratched. I know people probably think, oh, this guy's like a fanatic. I take care of my stuff though. But yeah, I'll show you when I talk about this one. That camera there, my digital camera, does have a memory stick slot in there too. I don't know, people probably saying, what's the big deal? Why you got to show it? I just want to show you a little about it. But it does have it. Sony, came out with it when they came out with this here. They came out with that model, and you pop it right out here, and you can see it's got the memory stick. And again, this is interchangeable with my camera. So if I ran out of space on that memory disk, I could just take this one out of this camera and pop it in like that, and it works. That's for still shots, by the way. If I'm taking my video camera, if I don't want to take my little digital camera, a still one, I could take this camera here and take snapshots with it as well. It'll let you take pictures like that. But anyway, for all intents and purposes, this video that I'm doing now is for this camera here, the one I got on sale, will be going up on eBay. I just want to go over it really quick with you. I wasn't sure how to open it up. Mine has a button on there. When you hit the button, it pops up automatically. This one's a little different. I got my glasses on. You guys can't see this here, but in order to get the video out, the video card, this pops up because I thought it said push. Over here, it says over here, I think it says open. No, push. It says push, right? I don't know what they meant by that, but anyway, what they're referring to is when you open the lid on this here, folks, because this was driving me crazy. I said, wait, it says push, push. What am I putting over here? There's nothing over here. Nothing's popping out. And I thought this here opened up this way, but what they're referring to is that little blue button right here. But it won't open now because there's no electric power on it, so I'm going to show you. But this is a charger. You could probably, the AC adapter, you probably can get this off of eBay. Like I said, if I go on my travels and I do come across this here, I will pick it up, but I will have to change the price on it. I can't leave it the same price there, So anyway, we'll check it out. We'll take it at that point. But anyway, let's plug it in. Okay, I got an adapter. I got an AC cord over here, and I'm just going to show you really quickly that it does work. And these items will be up on eBay today. All right, this would plug in right back here. There's where the AC adapter would go right back here. You got to open that little rubber piece, and it goes in this way here. And let's put this here. It's hard to do it when you're holding it at the same time. I don't want to break the rubber. Let me just move it this way to the side. There we go. Okay, you can see it does plug in. The overall camera, by the way, folks, is clean. It is a nice, clean condition. I don't know if you can see that there. I have to hold it at this because I get too close. It becomes it blends in with the background. I don't know if you guys notice some other videos. I'm trying to figure out how to stop that from happening. I think the backdrop I have here is too close to me. I think I have to push it more further back. But anyway, the camera is very clean, though. It's pretty clean. Looking at it in person, it doesn't have any really scratches or scuff marks I can see on it, considering it is overall clean. And everything else seems okay with it. Like I said, I can't say anything bad about it right now. The only thing it is missing, like I said, is the battery pack here, and a charger. Okay, but I'm going to show you it powers up, and it does work. Okay. And I'm going to show you first, I'm going to close this here because I don't want this to get damaged. I'm going to show you this thing pops open here. Now that I got the juice powder in it. Okay, now that little blue button that you see here, this is how you hit it. Okay. It is functional, as you can see, folks. This camera is functional. And you would do is, it came with the videotape here. I feel bad because it has some, I think someone had taken pictures on here of some videos of kids, and I don't know how to return it to the person. There's no information on it. The camera didn't have any name on it or anything, so this will have to be erased, and I most likely will include this with you. So you will be getting this here. It's a Maxell 8 millimeter MP, whatever. This is how it goes in. All right, and when you close it down, it goes down all by itself. Okay, and that's how it is. And you would close this here. Okay, close it up. And that's where your function buttons are over here, folks. By the way, the handle is here. It is adjustable. So if you got a small hand, big hand, it will accommodate different sizes. And when you power it on, the power button over here, you got to slide that little selector up and hold it at the same time. You can see it goes on. You can see it's powered. It says clock set. Okay, it does have the clock set on there. If you want to put it on the video to actually see it record, let's see. Hold it. Let me see if I can do it there. I just want to see for 1 second. Oh, I got the lens cover on. Then it can help. Okay, you can see it does work, folks. You can see the video is there. This is your, your zoom in, zoom out. I know it's hard to see because you got a lot of glare here. I can't help that. I'm sorry. Okay, but you can see it does work. And then you got your menu settings here. You got your time, date. Okay, this here, the settings over here. You see, you can't really see it, folks. I really do apologize for that. Okay, but you do have your settings here on the side. You can't really see it, and with the menu settings here, you got exposure, you got the title, and so on and so forth. This works almost exactly the same way as mine. It's the Handycam. It's a 460 X digital zoom Handycam video height 8, and it's the CCD-TRV58 NTSC. Very good camera. Zero lux. It's got the night shot on it, night vision if you want to do night night shots at night. And it also has the light here, and you hit this button here on top. It's got a little bunch of buttons on the top as well. Okay, and when you hit this, there you go. The light comes on. So, I just shut it off. Hold on. Okay, there you got lighting too. You got the built-in light in there. That's one thing my camera does not have. My camera does not have the built-in light in there. Unfortunately, not. But this is a nice camera. It says up to, with the battery life, it's saying to this here, it's got all the stickers on it. That's like I left mine. It's got up to 17 hours of battery life. But then again, that might have been when the camera first came out. It's brand new. Otherwise, it's nice. Here's your mic. Here's the mic settings here. Here's the infrared here. If you had a remote, that camera comes with remote control. This one doesn't. Okay, I'm sure it did back in the day when one person bought it. But it is a very good camera. It comes with the lens cover that's already attached to it, which I like about that. Today, the new cameras, they don't have the lens attachment, so you got to take them off all the time. But this one here, if you're shooting a video, just drop it and shoot. You know, that's what I like about it. And plus the fact that that it does protect the camera as well. This does pop up if you want to take pictures down, and you got an adjustment here that you could focus the viewfinder, just like mine. You just got to play around with it there. Okay, and that's the focus. That's just the viewfinder focus in there. Okay, if you decide to do it that way, and it goes down to it pivots down. Again, here's your battery indicator. Again, you probably will not be able to see it in the screen because it's too small, but this tells you if you're charging it or how many hours I think you have on there. Well, this doesn't say anything right now. It just says zeros, but I don't know if it's because this thing's not properly set up, because it did say clock setup. I didn't set it up that way. And once you take the plug out, whatever settings you did have on there, most likely, I don't think they're going to be on there. I think that's why they had the battery. The battery does keep the settings. You got some more buttons over here. You got the fader, you got the backlight, you got the focus, and then you got over here a selector knob here that you could use as well. But and then it's got some settings over here, player, and then camera, and then if you're going to charge it, I think you would have it charge. You would hit that selector button down. Let's see if it works. How that would work here. I want to see. So I'm curious myself. Yeah, now it's powered off, and if this is anything like mine, it should power it back on and let you know if it's being charged. I don't see anything right now unless I got the wrong setting. The settings are small here, folks. I have to honestly say, for me, I know people might say, well, you got the same camera, but it's a little different than mine. Yeah, this one here, you have the LED readout over here. Now, enough with the talking about it. As you know, it does work. Everything is functional on this camera. Keep in mind, folks, there is no, with this purchase, there is no user manual, no original packaging with this here. So keep that in mind if you are going to purchase this. It is a nice camera. I like the Sony products. I recommend them. I mean, to anybody who's looking for a nice camera, a good quality camera, Sony to me is a very good camera. Like I said, I got my Sony CyberShot digital camera, and I got my video camera that I use to do my other demos. If I'm setting up my display area, those are the cameras I use. And I also have a Sony tripod, which is remote control that powers up when you hit the what do you call it there? The switch there. When you plug it in, it uses battery juice, but it's a Sony power. It's a tripod with the remote control, power remote control in it. So I do love the Sony products. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it quits with this here. I hope this sneak peek demo video helped out in any way. If you got any questions about any things I have, the stuff I'm showing you now, and plus the stuff that's on eBay, please don't hesitate to contact me. Like I said again, in all my other videos, I have the best offers out there. I put best offers on all the merchandise I have out there, and I am taking them. I'm accepting a lot of best offers. So if you want a good deal on this camera here, all the other stuff I showed you just now in the sneak peek demo video, please make those best offers. I mean, and the sooner you make them, the sooner I could ship them out to you guys. And they're good. Like I said, the only thing I have at a new thing is the Hershey S'mores maker. That's the only thing that's brand new out of these 4 items I sold. Well, are selling, and that will be up on eBay. Thanks again. If you like what I do by these videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you like the content here, please give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. And be on the lookout for these guys. These will be up on eBay today. Okay, that's why I'm doing a sneak peek video. At one time, I used to put the items up first and then do the sneak peek videos, but the reason why I do the sneak peek videos ahead of time is to give you guys a heads up as to what's going on there. It's a first come, first serve. So whoever's hitting this channel, or my followers that are on it, and if you were interested in this here, you'll get first dibs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know what you're saying. How am I going to get first dibs if it's going to be on eBay? I'm talking about now. I'm talking about this very second here, or this very moment. That if you see them, ahead of time, because these are not going to be up probably for another half hour or an hour. So if you're watching these videos now, you will still have that opportunity to put the first bids on them. So that's why I do the sneak peek videos, and to also give you a little insight as to what the items are. I talk about the conditions of it, whether they work, if something's missing, or it's got dings, dents, or scratches on it. I'd like to let you know ahead of time. Plus, it also gives you the opportunity to meet me, the seller. And how much good could that be? I mean, you're meeting me. I'm the person who you're going to deal with on a one-to-one basis. I always say it's nice to place the name with the face. So, please don't hesitate. If you need me for anything, you need to contact me through the messaging system. You got any questions about any of these things, these items, and plus the ones that are listed on eBay, please don't hesitate to contact, and don't hesitate to make a best offer. I know you probably feel funny. I said this in one of my other videos. I seen something one time. I only buy pretty much off eBay ink and toner cartridges for my printers, because I got the HP. That's my other product. I love my HP products. And somebody was selling ink cartridges there for my HP 7520. I think it was the PhotoSmart one, and it was going for $10. And the guy had make a best offer, and I said to myself, it's $10. How much cheaper am I going to go with this guy? What am I going to tell the guy? Give me $5 for it? I'll give you $5 for it. I mean, it's $10. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but he did say have a best offer. But you know what? I said it's cheap enough. And I'll be honest with you. I will be honest with you. I feel funny myself making the best offers. But at the same time, I want my potential buyers to feel good about buying from me. And, if you can save some money, and if I could work, even if it's a low, little, minimal profit margin, as long as I'm selling the items and, I'm coming out with a little something, I don't mind. I don't mind helping out that way. I mean, people may say who are watching this video, this guy's, I don't know, is he okay? He's sort of making a minimal investment, minimal profit margin. Because I know how it is out there, folks. We are in tough times, whether people want to face it or not. And I don't, get into, like I said, on this channel here, this YouTube channel, I don't discuss religion and politics, but and I don't really like to get in the economics of things. But with business, you kind of like morph into it. And let's face the facts: we're all looking for a good deal out there. And I myself the same way. I mean, if I'm buying something off of eBay or whatever, I'm going to shop around, and I know you guys are going to do the same thing. I mean, I don't know what to price this camera at or the other stuff. I got to do my research on it. That's why I said it's going to take some time before I get these things actually up. But again, you know, if something does seem high priced, you know, you guys still make an offer. You know, I mean, I mean, I have to make some profit on it. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to make it where it's so high. You know, the profit. You know, what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't want to, you know, put something down and make, you know, if I got something for a good price, I don't need to make 10, 20 times the amount of, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a profit, but I don't want to go crazy either. I want to try to help out people as well, you know, and I know, like I said, we are in tough times, and every, you know, dollar that we could save here and there, and I have a lot, I'll be honest with you. I have a lot of watches on just about everything I'm selling right now. And they're watching. I mean, and they're taking their time. Some I have 6 watches, 5 watches on certain things, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It goes down. It kind of like counts down. And they're doing their homework out there, folks. They're watching. They're trying to get the best, you know, bang, you know, bang for the buck, you know, so to speak. And I don't blame them. I mean, I'm the same way. I want to try to get, you know, save as much money as I can when I'm buying things, especially if I can buy the same thing. As long as it's in good condition, and get it for a good price, why not, you know? But I assure you, though, with me, I do offer 100% satisfaction guarantee on the items I sell, okay? And everything, and the other thing I want to just stress out, you know, stress to you guys, make a point, to please check out my feedbacks prior to making any purchases. You know, just read what other people have to say about me, you know, see what their service is, you know, and see their feedback, see what they have to say about buying from me. You know, do they like the guy's service? You know, is he, you know, how is he packaged? Does it, you know, you'll see people say good packaging, nice packaging, and fast delivery. Whenever I have the opportunity, folks, to ship items priority, I will do that. I will ship these things to you as soon as possible, as long as it works within that same, you know, shipping cost. You know, if something's listed for a parcel, you know, let's say it's listed for a parcel select, it's you know, for shipping. But if I can get that same thing for the priority cost charge, you know, the same price as priority mail, I will send it out to you priority mail. And instead of waiting 2 to 9 days or whatever it is, I'll get it. You know, hopefully you can get it within 2 to 3 days. You know, so I do work with things like that. And again, you can see it. You can see it in the feedback. People tell you fast shipping, nice packaging, and so on and so forth. So I do encourage you guys to please check out the feedbacks, you know, before you make any purchases. But anyway, let me close this video up. I don't know if I'll be doing a reseller news today because I do have to do my research on these things. Even though it's 4 items, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, I'm working in a good, you know, price range there. I don't know the price point, like I said, just yet, but I would like to try to keep it, you know, where you feel comfortable. And again, don't feel, you know, funny making best offers. You know, that's if I didn't want best offers, folks, I would not put that in my descriptions. I would not make a video on it talking about, you know, if I didn't want to put best offers in there, I wouldn't be doing this video telling you guys to do it. Okay, I feel comfortable with it, and you know, to be honest with you, to share this with you, best offers does help. It does help move the merchandise out, and when I get the stuff moved out, I can get new stuff coming in. So please don't hesitate to make best offers. Thanks again. Have a great day. I will talk to you soon in the next video. If you like I said again, if you like what I do with these videos, please don't hesitate to subscribe, you know, and give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.